You ever wonder what happens after someone survives a plane crash of a journey just to land in a brand new country with a brain injury nobody warned them about? It sounds like a plot twist from a soap opera, but for thousands of immigrants every year, it is Tuesday. Traumatic brain injury does not care about your visa status, and honestly, neither does chronic illness. They just show up like an uninvited guest who eats all your snacks and never leaves. Here is the thing most people do not realize. Getting hurt or sick is only half the battle. Figuring out who will actually help you heal in the new country is the real boss level. That is where immigration lawyers sneak into the story, like the unexpected hero in a movie you thought was just a legal drama. They are not just stamping papers, they are pointing people toward programs that keep bodies and minds from falling apart. Let us talk about Medicaid for a second, because in many states, even certain non-citizens can qualify for emergency medical coverage if the injury is serious enough. It is not a golden ticket, but it is a lot better than paying out of pocket for a hospital bill that looks like a phone number. Then you have got Refugee Medical Assistance, a program that sounds boring but is actually a lifeline for folks who arrived with refugee or asylee status and need help within their first 8 months here. 8 months might sound short, but for someone recovering from a brain injury, that window can be the difference between relearning how to walk and just giving up. Community health centers are another sneaky good option, because a lot of them operate on a sliding scale based on income, not immigration status. Picture it like a buffet where the price depends on how much you can afford, except instead of tacos, you are getting physical therapy. Nonprofits like the Brain Injury Association chapters in different states often connect survivors with case managers who speak multiple languages and understand cultural context. That matters more than people think, because healing gets complicated fast when nobody explains your diagnosis in a way you actually understand. Chronic illness support looks a little different, since conditions like diabetes or kidney disease need ongoing management, not just a one-time fix. Federally qualified health centers step in here, offering long-term care regardless of someone's ability to pay, almost like a subscription service but for staying alive. Rehabilitation programs specifically for immigrants are rare, which is honestly the plot hole in this whole system. Most rehab centers are not built with language barriers or trauma history in mind, so lawyers often end up doing detective work to find providers who actually fit the client's situation. This is where things get a little heartbreaking, but also a little inspiring, because some immigration attorneys build relationships with specific hospitals or clinics over years, almost like a trusted contact list for emergencies. It is less about knowing the law and more about knowing the humans who can actually help. There is also something called interim assistance for certain asylum seekers, which can temporarily cover basic needs while someone waits for their case to move forward. Waiting periods can drag on for months or even years, so having any kind of support net matters more than people realize. A lot of immigrants do not even know these programs exist because the information is scattered across different agencies with names that sound like alphabet soup. That confusion alone stops people from getting help, which is honestly one of the saddest parts of this whole system. Good immigration lawyers act like translators, not just of language but of bureaucracy itself, turning confusing acronyms into an actual plan. It is preparation over panic every single time because rational steps beat frantic Googling at 2 in the morning. So if you or someone you know is dealing with a brain injury, chronic illness, or needs specialized rehab after arriving in a new country, do not just wing it and hope for the best. Do you want to learn more about how our company connects people with the right legal help? Check out our links in the description.